Hello.
Okay, I'm recording. I just want to record this so that if you've got some of your downline who want to see this are able to see it. But tonight, I just want to welcome you first for joining us and let you know how important this meeting is, because this is our first meeting for our executive team. And I just want to let you know that you were hand chosen, picked by the three managers. And my name is Tina Bridges. I'm the district manager for 1449 and 1377. And we have Dawn.
I'm Dawn Canoy for 1441 and 1544.
Tracy on.
Looks like she might have got bumped off. But
she might have got bumped on, but she'll join us in just a few minutes if she did. She might be getting her kids straight as well. But Dawn's group is, Tracy and Dawn, both of us, three different district sales managers who are going to be working with you through this moving title and making all the incentives. But this is our agenda for tonight. We're going to go over incentives, and we're going to talk about the expectations to be on this executive team that we'll create together. We're going to talk about defining your goals. Because I know we can say, hey, this is the goal, but we really want to define your goals and really talk about that. We want to talk about how to achieve it using a calendar plan. I want to show a calendar for you that you can use. We're going to talk about prioritizing your day and taking control of your life and how to manage your life and your family balance. And we're going to talk about some weekly tasks that we're going to give you. And, it's just bossing you around because this is a partnership. But what we come up with was ways it's going to help you move your business. So we're going to give you some suggestions that we're going to ask you to try each week and see how that goes. And we're going to ask you to share those with your team as well. And then we'll close. And sometimes it does not want to work. There we go. Well, these are the incentives we're going to go over tonight. One is the ticket to the Boss Life. We want to make sure you're winning all those tickets. And y'all know, y'all probably heard us already say, if you win a ticket, don't scratch along. We want you to be recording those tickets. Recording when you scratch it off, have as a team member so we can share the excitement. And we're going to talk about the vacation, of course, to Boss Life, the new Kickstart, and Rep Fest. Woohoo! Lots of incentives. And the one thing that we, Dawn and I and Tracy, what we really had, you got an email about this team, and then we've asked you to kind of, let us know what your goals are, because we're going to help you. We might push you a little bit sometimes, but we're here to help you with your goals. What's important to you? It's not about my goal, Tracy's goal, or Dawn's goal. But our expectations are that you would try to join us each Monday. Now, we may not have them every single Monday, but in the beginning, we want to start so we can get together as a team. And then we want you to come to us and say, hey, these are some things I need to learn. I know a lot of people say, I want to learn Facebook, I want to learn this, I want to learn that. But first, I think it's most important that we learn the basics and get really organized and define what we want to achieve. So that's our expectations, is just for you to join us. And also, you probably got a list from each manager saying these are some things that we want. And the biggest thing, if you haven't already done so, come back to us and say, this is when it will work for me to have my one-on-one with your district manager. And that's because we want to put on our calendar where it doesn't have to be all day long. We're not expecting an hour of your time, even if it's 15, 20 minutes, that we can just touch base with you at least once a week or once a campaign, so that we can really talk about your goal and help work through things with you and kind of brainstorm together. So if that's the first thing that you can, please let us know. And there's a list of things that we're just asking you. It's like 3 or 4 things, and we'll go over that at the end of this presentation as well. But that's really our expectations for you to just join us, partner with us so that we can help move your business, because it's about your goals. Now, this is what I just talked about, is the scratch-off tickets. So the scratch-off tickets, a lot of you have already earned those. You are starting to earn those for Campaign 2 to Campaign 13. And once you earn one of these tickets, it will be, and usually by your next campaign when we close out, you'll get those. And I think the first round of tickets are getting mailed out this week. Correct, Dawn? Is that right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
End of the week.
So please videotape those so we can see. And how you earn those is when you recruit somebody, within their first or second campaign, they need to have at least a $150 order and pay for that. So you really want to work with your downline member. Now remember, you know how the Kickstart, they don't, any size order is fine. So don't discourage them from not having one. If they say, I got a $50 order, it's not going to hurt you if they put that in, because sometimes they may want to hurry up and get some extra brochures or personal order. But what's nice about this is they have the second time, the first or the second, as long as they have $150 and pay on time, you will earn that ticket. Now Tracy's going to go through the Atlantis or in the Bahamas with you. Tracy on?
I don't see her back on yet. Uh-oh. Is that you, Tina?
I am. I'm on.
Okay. Well, we're not sure what's happened with Tracy because, hey, computer issues, internet, things like that can happen at any time. But we just wanted to share with you the excitement and the enthusiasm that we have about this awesome trip to the Bahamas. Tina, if you'll advance that. You have the opportunity to earn points for so many ways. Oh, Tracy's back on now.
I am back. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So Tracy, you'll take it for there.
Oh, okay. So you have lots of opportunities to earn plenty of points to go to Atlantis. And here's kind of a breakdown of the opportunities that you have. So, if you sell $300 each per campaign, you can earn $75 in points just for selling $300 in campaigns. Recruit, 150 points, recruit from a personal source. So say you're out recruiting, you're walking and talking, you're talking to people, that's 300. And then advanced leadership, 1,000 for advancing title, and then mentoring your people to win. So there's many ways that anybody can earn points to go to Atlantis. 2,500 for leader points to go for one, but you really want to go for the two because then you can bring a guest for 4,000 leader points. And then I believe the next slide, we kind of break it down a little bit for you. Nope, maybe the next after that. Okay, so here kind of breaks down, this kind of breaks down for your points for you. So if you're out walking and talking, look at that, 300 points per person, that's 1,500 points. And then if you have $150 in orders, that's also another 750 points. Tina. Okay, and here's the breakdown for you. So let's just say to earn your 4,000 points, this is what you need to do. You have your personal sales and of $300 per campaign during campaigns 3 through 9. Okay, so that gives you 6 times 450 points. Where are you going? And then, so you recruit from an Avon source like Alma. Okay, so those of you getting Alma leads, if you just do 4 of those, that's 600 points for you right there. You're out walking and talking, you have tent events, you meet people at the coffee shop, wherever you are talking to people, and you get 5 recruits on your own without any help from Avon at 300 points apiece. That's 1,500 points for you right there. That's just 5 people. That's less than 1 per campaign during that time. During this time, because now you've got yourself 4 new recruits from an Avon source, say, 5 new recruits from a personal source, that's 9. Now you've got yourself a title promotion because you're also mentoring people. 1 person, 1 title promotion, 1 mentor, and that will give you 4,050 points. So just right there, you can earn a trip for 2 just by touching every point that Avon's offering. Now, you've already placed campaigns 3 and 4. Say you didn't hit that $300 mark. Really, all you need to do is recruit 1 person, and you've got yourself caught up in points as well. So that's just kind of an idea, just touching every single point that Avon offers you, and this is the way you can break it down for yourselves.
So, we talked about, Tina talked about this just a tiny bit when she was introducing everything, but starting with campaign 4, your Kickstart opportunity for the new people that you're bringing in changed. And you now, that first order of any size, they get 40%. so they don't have to worry if they only got a couple of orders. You want to encourage them. Go in and get that order in so they can feel that excitement. They can feel that energy. They can start seeing money in their pocket right away. And then starting with their second order, they have to have the $150, the third order, the $200. And so effectively now, the Kickstart program goes through 1 through 7. But it is so awesome. I'm so glad Avon made that move so that people don't have such a delay waiting to get their money together. And then, of course, we have our Rep Fest coming up. I don't know what's going on. But Rep Fest is coming. The links are up. Get registered now while you can save the $40. You can register now for $99. There's specials with the hotels. Rep Fest is something you want to get yourself there. You want to get your teams there. It will definitely impact your business for fourth quarter for you to see all the things, experience the new things. Rep Fest is all about you and your business and your sales. So we do encourage you. Who we kind of those we see your picture, or you click on it, open it up, and say your pictures, and let us know who's going, who's already registered for Rep Fest. I know that registrations have been big, so I'm sure that some of y'all have already registered and are ready to go. Then we wanted to talk to you a little bit about, and you can go on and forward it to you. We want to talk about your why and why you are doing this business, why you wanted to be on the executive team. What are your goals, your dreams, and it is all about you. But think about your goals and what your goal really is. Some people may say, I just want to make extra money. Extra money for what? Who has extra money? Money's all, if you have kids or grandkids, you don't have extra money. It's always gone. So you want more money for doing what? What does that really look like? So you want to think about what you want, where you are, how do you want to get to there? What's really, truly important? So do you want more money? Like I like more money for my family, because having more money for my family allows me to do things with them, to make them feel special, to make them, to have that security. That's what it's all about for me. So what is it about for you? What are you looking for? Are you looking for money for a new car? Why? Because you want reliable transportation. You want to get to safely, or do you like the feeling of an exotic sports car? Or, what is it? It's not just a car. What does that car give you that makes it important to you? Just think about it and think about it, to what truly makes it happen for you. They say, you want it bad enough as you want to have air. You want your goals to be so big that you just can't get around it. So think about your own success story. What have you done so far? What is your story you can share with others to let them know what Avon's done for you? So starting today, you're in the executive team. You are in an elite group. So change your attitude. Your goals that you've set are worth setting. You are worthy of achieving all those goals. So don't let anything sabotage your success. Be there for yourself. Don't ever sell yourself short. Don't let other people invade your time that you're using to make your goals and dreams come true. So you're the CEO. You don't have to ask people permission to succeed. You cause your success to happen, and believe in yourself the way we believe in you. We've asked you before, create your vision board. What do you see yourself at? Where do you want to be? And surround yourself with pictures of what you want, your goals and dreams, what you want to accomplish in this world. And we're there to support you every step of the way.
We want to show, thank you, Dawn. The biggest thing what we want you to do is really, I love what Dawn was talking about, all the goals, because it has to be something that's an emotional, and it really connects to you. We want you to have that right there. And what we want to do is tie that goal to your calendar, because these things go so well together. And this is some of the things that we are going to ask you. When we're talking to you, we're going to say things like, okay, you told us that you want to, you need so much amount of money for a family vacation because you haven't gone on one in a while. And we want to know what that, we want you to tell us that goal. And then we're going to ask you, okay, what are you doing in the next 2 weeks to get to that goal? So we're sharing this calendar with you. Now you've seen this. We call this our Falcon calendar, and we share like our Tuesday teas. We have like each week we'll have like a tip for you. That's like a really short video. So we've put things that are all the training that we have for you. But we want you to take this calendar because we don't want you to have so many. And you can move this calendar. I want to show you how easy this is to take this calendar. Let me see if it's going to let me do that, guys. Make sure that you can see me. Okay, can y'all see this calendar here?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, let me see if it'll share the screen.
Yeah, Tina, you're not sharing screen, that's why.
Okay, is it sharing now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we wanted to show you how easy this calendar is. And, you know, we, as managers, a lot of times you might hear us say, do a 3-month calendar. What we want you to do, if you're not used to doing something like that, start off with a 2-month calendar. So this is how easy it is. You could just go over here and highlight this and delete it and add what you want. But what we want you to do is just take this calendar and add in, like, I'm going to call my no orders, you know, and leave it, whatever you want to do. Take this calendar for the next 2 weeks and make it your own. Leave things on here that would, you know, have things to do with the training and things like that, but you can change whatever you want. You'll see up here it says accelerated success. These are things what your calendar needs to look like. Lead generation. And what that means, a lead generation. So if you are talking to what we call no orders. So those of you may not have a team yet. Some of you have a big team. You know, you can pull up a report that have people who don't have, who doesn't have an order at all. And you might want to pick up the phone and just ask them, you know, give them some suggestions. But while you're on the phone with them, talk to them about who they know. Who do you know that would love to go on a vacation? That's what we call lead generation. So every conversation you have and everywhere you go is a lead generation. So on your calendar, you might want to have no order, you know, find 5 leads today. If you got an event, so you'll see we've got events, walk and talk, and a walk and talk is just simple saying, I'm going to go wherever, and I'm just going to talk to people. I'm going to walk down the strip mall, and everybody I see, I'm going to talk to them within a few feet from me. I'm going to talk to that many people. Whatever it is you want to do that day, put it on your calendar. Is today a day that I want to go out and talk to child care centers about fundraiser? Put it on your calendar. Everything you see here is income producing. So ask yourself, is what I'm doing going to produce money to get to my goals? So what we want you to do for the next 2 weeks is put those in your goal and write on there, this is what I'm going to do. And it's going to help keep you organized each time that you're talking to your team. And if you want to do it, you've got to set the example. So if you know you want to get a goal, you need your team that you've got joining you doing that. So you need to set the example and show them this calendar. And the reason we have this calendar is so that everything's really done for you now. The new workshop, you've got a brand new representative. Share this calendar and show them. So let me see if it'll show down. I don't want to mess up this. There we go. If you show them, it has all here, the links that they could go to for a new rep. So you don't even have to worry about, do I have to train my new team member? Well, of course you want to pick up the phone and welcome them, but now you can send them to somewhere to get trained. They're brand new to leadership. We have a leadership training. They can't come to live sales meetings. We have a sales meetings live now for you. So everything is very organized for you, but you've got to put in what you're doing because you want to have lead generations and you want to grow your team. You want to put, you know, if you got whatever your specials are going to do, you might want to put it on here. When's my order due? When I'm going to follow up with customers? Put it on your calendar. Now you see here where it says the 11th through the 25th. This is a big time for our division, and this is going to help boost your business. We're calling this our Recruited Challenge 2 weeks, the 11th for the 25th. So what we're going to ask you to do is find everything you can. Can you set up events? Can you do some recruiting with your team? And it could be just customer searches because we know several of you just want to grow to your next President's Club level. Whatever that is, we want you to really work hard between those 2 weeks and let us know what you're going to be doing. So I want to make sure y'all can see this, and I'm going to go back to our PowerPoint. And this, I think this is on our executive team. We have a Facebook group just for you guys, And I did put this on there so you can download this. Just download it, and then all you have to do is copy and paste and cut out and type in anything you want and save that. And then you can print this as well. And I would print it. So even if you have like a planner, take and print this, and you can email it to your team. Okay. Now we want you to do, you've got your calendar going, we want you to really take control of your life. We know what it's like because you've heard several of us. I'm a grandma, I help raise my grandson, so does Dawn, and Tracy has small kids, so you might hear our kids running out. We understand that because this is why we choose this boss life. This is why we choose Avon. So district managers, we're no different than you are, but we want you to prioritize your day each day. I suggest you get up early because for me, I have to get up before my grandchild gets up. Get up before everybody else does and organize and review your day. I suggest that you have something that you want to read that's going to really get you going. So get up, review your goals and your why. That's why we've asked you to have something. It could be just a picture. I don't care if it's your family. I'm doing this to be home with my child, or I'm doing this, you know, whatever it is. If it's I need to retire early, have some kind of picture that you can review every day. You want to manage your life. If you don't manage your life, it's going to manage you. Learn to say no to people. If it comes before your business and your family, learn to say no. If you use your calendar and you plan, and on that calendar, I would put your personal things. I have to take the child, you know, I have a ball game or whatever is going on in your life. Use the calendar to put your family things, your church groups or whatever you have on that calendar, and then work around that. And so if somebody says, I need this, you know, don't move from your family and your goals. Get really, really serious about your business. Get serious about what you want. You want to study the network marketing, sales. You can always learn, read, and begin your day and end your day with something positive. Y'all see there's a typo in there, but each day end something positive. And you want to change your environment. So you're business women and men. So you want to have an office. You don't have to have a total office, even if it's a kitchen table. Organize and have a place that's there for you. Play music. Set aside time that you're going to work on your business because you're going to need to make phone calls to follow up on leads, to follow up on your team, to send emails. You really want to start thinking like a boss. And you heard me kind of already talk a little bit about meditation time. I don't care what kind of meditation. It just needs to be a long, quiet time with music, whatever works for you. You need to have that time to really sit down and think sometimes when things aren't working well. Sit down, have some meditation time, and regroup. And change we want you to change kind of the environment you have. You want to think about who you're hanging out with. Because to me, we all can get in some negative ways. You want to start thinking about, I want to hang out with people that are like-minded like myself. Who want to, do you want to be with somebody who says, you're never going to make it going on that Bahamas trip? You want to be with people who are very positive in your life, who fit your goals. And then you want to also share your vision with your family. We know that sometimes it's really, really hard with family, your husband, your wife. You want to share that vision with them. Let them know, hey, this year I want to move my business. I want to make more money for our family. I want to go on that vacation. I want to be able to pay for that. Because how proud would that make you if you took your business to another level, you were able to save more money, you were able to pay for a vacation that you never dreamed of. So you want to set boundaries with your family and say that this is what I need. I need some help where I can have some alone time to work on my business and share that vision together.
Okay, so all part of conducting your business is becoming the master prospector. Okay, so always look the part. You're out there, you're representing yourself, you're representing Avon. You always want to look the part. And part of that is, utilizing what we sell. If you're going to promote the business, you want to look the business. So whether if it's our makeup, our jewelry, our nails, our, making, if we're using our skincare, it's not because someone compliments you on your skin. We've got great clothing. So all the demos, all the things that all the products that you use, wear them proudly and talk about them. So always look the part, professional, prepared, and confident. Try the 100% no's, because if you go out there expecting to hear no, you'll actually make it a little bit easier for you to approach people, because when you get the yeses, it'll only make you more confident and more excited. So see how many no's you can. Like, step outside your comfort zone. Are you, there we go. Are you comfortable talking to just random people? Would it be easier to you to talk to the cashier? Well, once you talk to the cashier, can you talk to the person behind you? So step outside of your comfort zone a little bit every day. The power of 3, anytime, anywhere, always ask. So when you're out, it's on your calendar that you're going to, walk and talk, or go and go shopping, or, even on your daily routine, and you're going to conduct your Avon business as well. How many people per day? The minimum we suggest is the power of 3. Talk to 3 people per day, even if it's 5 days a week. That's 15 prospects in 1 week, 60 prospects in 1 month. So look at it that way. And if, maybe 3, maybe you want to up that goal. Maybe you say, okay, now I'm going to talk to 5 people, and I'm not going to go home, so I talk to 5 people a day, because that's only going to help you expand your business and put yourself more out there. Start simple.
Just work with your team, but I'm trying to.
I think Tracy's screen's frozen and Tina's muted. But we just wanted to get you to plan your day, work with themes, have some fun, work with your team, go out, have a magic Monday, a wacky Wednesday, whatever you want to do, and just have some fun and go and get used to being comfortable talking to people, because everywhere you go, you are building your team, you're building your customer base, because whether you are you're selling the opportunity, you're selling products, and the process is the same. And with Avon, you want to be building a balanced business. You want to be building up your sales, teaching your team to build their sales. So you've got to be out there looking for new customers and looking for new members for your team. That's going to help you get to the Bahamas trip. So.
Hi, Dawn. I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
I sound like a commercial. Sorry, Tracy's probably got knocked off, but yes, I think she had started off with keep it simple. So we've probably got several people on the call. Whatever, if you're looking, like you heard Dawn say, come up with fun things. Like today, I'm going to go find people who are wearing red. Today I'm going to go find, I always tell you guys to go find some men or husband and wife teams to join your team. Like today is husband and wife day. Make it fun before you go out, and keep it really, really simple. So if you don't know what to say, you want to come up what you hear us talk about our commercials. So if you've done all the things Tracy's talked about, finding those no's, just say, hey, I'm gonna just go prove them wrong. I can definitely get 100 no's, but it'll help you come up with what you want to say. Keep it really, really, really simple. And say things like, I'm working towards an all-expense vacation to the Bahamas. I'd love to take a few people with me. Do you know anyone who could use a paid vacation? And here we say, don't be selfish, because you want to go on that. You want to take as many people as you can, because you saw the slide we have earlier that you could really do it with 5 people, and they could do it. So you want to share with everybody. And like Dawn said, if you're on here and hey, I need to grow some customers, get up there and talk about your business and get real excited. And we do need to keep that. We want to be selling, because we want you to sell, and we want to recruit as well. I don't think Tracy has joined us yet.
She said her computer just went black on her side.
Well, mini kits. I'm sure you guys have heard a lot about mini kits. What we're going to challenge you is each week, or even it's week or lease campaign, try to give out 5 of these. Now, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It's just a brochure, an order book, and really I'll suggest that you take a tax chart and ask people, hey, just give Avon a try. Because you're going to have people, they may say, I don't have the $25, or, I just don't really know. So give it a try. What can it hurt? Take the brochure to people, your friends and family, and see how many orders you can get. When they bring that back to you, if they say, nah, I don't really like it, but I want to order this, and you give them a discount and, hey, you got an order. But you might have a great team member, or you could have a new order. So just take this and try it, and we will post some mini kit ideas for you on our executive page too. But like I said, it's just a brochure, an order book, really simple. You don't even have to have anything else. Just give somebody a book.
So we want to talk to you a little bit about just some weekly things to do to build your business, and to build that consistency. And again, the first thing we'd really like to ask each of you to do is to get with us, and let us know your goals, your dreams, so that we can be really partnering with you. Let us know a good time that we can reach you and talk to you. And look at your calendar and plan your actions for the next 2 weeks. And we kind of challenge you to do that right away. What are you going to do between now and the end of February? What days are you going to be working on your order? When are you going to be delivering your order? When are you going to go out with your team? Where are you going to go? Who's going to go with you? Just what are you going to consciously do to build your business? Think of events. Where can you go? Liberty Tax, it's tax season right now. Liberty Tax is amazing partnership to work with. They love having us come and set up. They'll let you set up in front of their store, and you get to greet all the people coming in and out. A lot of people are filing for their taxes early to get that money back quickly because they need cash now. Hey, you can help them to have cash now and cash forever by joining your team. And I want you to think about on your group of people that your warm circle, the contacts that you're with all the time and you already know. Who are 3 people that you already know that can help you grow your business? Are they someone that can take the brochure into their business and be a helper for you to increase your sales level to that next area level? Are they someone who needs to do a fundraiser? Because that's going to not only boost your sales, it's going to boost your customer list. Who are people that you can get involved and engaged to help you grow and further your business? And think about who are 2 people that that are in a position that could use additional money. Is it the lady that you talk to at the bank every week? The cashier at the grocery store where you go all the time? Is it the kid's bus driver, the kid's teacher? School will be out before you know it, and they're going to need money for the summer. Who do you know that you can talk to now and get them going to startavon.com right now with your reference code and be your first 2 people to get you towards your trips to the Bahamas? You might even ask them, do they want to have a vacation, all expense paid, like Tina said earlier, to the Bahamas? Because there's plenty of time. They could join your team now, and they could still earn their trip and go with you. Okay? Think about people that you've talked to in the past and, invite them back. Talk to people customers that maybe haven't ordered from you in a while. Reach out to them with a new book. Talk to people that you've talked to, old leads in the past, and invite them back, okay? And just start thinking. And the challenge is to, make a contact list of 100 names of people that you can talk to about your Avon business. So we'd like to open it up for just a moment and ask you, because you guys are truly the masterminds. The answers to everyone on this call's goals and dreams are within you guys. So we ask you right now, if you would please, unmute yourself and share with us, what are you going to do in this next 2 weeks? What are you going to go? What are your plans, and how are you going to impact your business? Because you're going to be helping someone else on this call by sharing your ideas. So who will be first? Kelsey, you going first?
Is Kelsey on?
Yeah, Kelsey's on.
Kelsey, if you could go down to the bottom, I'm sure you've seen that where you get yourself off mute. I
She's
just
off
wanted
mute.
you to share.
Can you hear me?
Tina,
I
stop
can.
screen share so
Gladly.
everyone can see.
Hold on. Hear me now?
It's very light.
What about now?
It's better.
Better? Can you kind of hear me?
We'll
Yeah.
listen carefully.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on my phone. I don't know. I didn't think you could hear me very good at the beginning, but I don't know what's going on. Maybe if I talk louder.
Yeah, just yell at us. That's okay.
Yeah.
I wanted you to share because you went to the boot camp. Will you share a few tips that you have? And if any questions you have, ask those too. But wanted you to share.
So what am I sharing? What I learned or what I'm doing?
Well, you know how we were talking today about how you were giving people, how you're making an appointment and giving them a goal to get their order?
Yeah. Something that I've been working on is business plans with my team. So I created one of my own as my son just found out I was home because of my loud talking. Yeah, I know. Sit down, please. Now I forgot what I was saying. Well, I created the business plan for my team. So then I made one for myself to show them how easy it was and to make it fun for them. And one of my business plans is to do 10 appointments every campaign. So that is 5 a week. I set days of when I can do these meetings. And what I'm doing is I'm meeting them and basically giving them a track kit. I'm basically going ahead and sitting down with them just as if I'm signing them up. I give them 5 brochures. I go over their goals with them and give them their first goal of $150. And then I give them 2 ways to actually hit that goal. And then when they hit that goal, I meet with them again to sign them up. But I will not sign anybody up anymore that does not have a $150 order up front. I mean, if they want to sign up instantly, I'm not going to deny it. But I try to make them go ahead and have that $150 order. That way I'm recruiting quality over quantity, which is something that we learned at the boot camp in Georgia, was that even if somebody signs up and they don't, they never do anything on your team, they were never any good to you. So I have learned to only sign up people who are ready to work and willing to hit the first goal of 150. And then I sign them up and work with them from there. Is that about what you wanted me to talk about, Tina?
Yeah, and how you have like your each day, because we were talking to a few people about trying to really schedule their week. So if you know how you and I talked about how you've got your days each week that you're going to do this. Just a few tips of what you're doing on your calendar.
Okay, yeah, so planning is something that I love to do. I think I plan everything in my house, from meals to where things go, to even my business. So within my plan, what works for me, since I have 2 small kids and my son gets 2 to 3 therapies every single week. So I have to plan everything around everything. So when you're creating your list, the way I like to do it is I set it up, Monday through Sunday, because I literally do something for my business every day. I'm very dedicated to going where I want to go this year. So if that includes me working on Saturdays and Sundays, well, so be it. I'm going to do it. I still have time for my family, of course, but I'm going to do what I got to do to give my family the best life. So I work every day of the week, and I basically set it out. So I have a laundry day here at my house. I'll put that down. I put down my son's appointments. And then I go in after I've scheduled all of our family stuff, and I look at what I need to do for my business, which is I need to have appointments. So I need to be prospecting. I need to be talking to at least 20 people every day. Well, that's just my goal too, is 20 connections a day, whether it be on Facebook, old leads that I have, or literally out prospecting with one of my favorites on my team. So we do that twice a week, and we set the days that we're going to do that, and we actually even plan out where we're going for the entire month. So we already know. Make sure I run a website, so that's on my calendar too. I do 2 social media things a day, but the rest of my day is focused to making connections and promoting my products. And I was actually working on it while you guys were talking. I got all kinds of notes all over the place on this thing because I'm getting ready to create a new one. So basically, everything that I have to do every day is literally planned out from the most important to the most simple. I even plan out what I have to do on order weeks and on prospecting weeks separately. So every single day, just write down what you need to do to grow your business every day. And a good way to do that, just a quick tip for that, is literally get out a sheet of paper and write down every single thing that you need to do or want to do within your business. Then take your week, look at it, and then add where you're going to do what on which day. And I do suggest if you're just starting out using this method, do not overwhelm yourself. Do not put more than 5 or 6 things on yourself for that day, or you will get overwhelmed and you will not do that stuff. So eliminate things that are not working for your business, that are not working for you right now, and just do money-making activities. Make sure you're doing things every day that's going to bring you in a new customer or a new recruit or grow your team in some way. How was that?
Well, thank you for sharing. And I love how you said, I want everybody to make it your own, your calendar your own. It can't be mine, your district manager, your upline, or anything like that. You have to make it your calendar your own and write down things that, what are important to you first. And everything does have to match well. But thank you so much for sharing. The reason I wanted her to share is because we had a leadership meeting. And I think that weekend, within it really was a day, wasn't it? She had recruited 4 new people. Wasn't it like within 24 hours, Kelsey?
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
and now she likes to do a lot of things like blogging, but we really want everybody on our team, if you want to learn things like that, we can do little things like that later. But I think the basic thing is getting back to the basic and really talking to people, getting out there, making it simple, talking about how excited you are about your business before you add anything else to your business.
Yeah. I will say too, all those 4 recruits, none of them came from my blog. That was just me making connections on Facebook that week. So, I do have great success on my blog, and I use my blog for many different purposes, but, internet cannot always be, up and running, and it can be, and I love it, and I do use it. But even as one who loves to blog, and I love running my business here, you're going to have to get out of just relying on social media to bring in people, because if you only rely on that, you'll have weeks that are really good, but then you'll have weeks that are really, really bad. So definitely make sure that you're getting out around your own area and recruiting those people, because that's going to be a big help as well.
I agree. And, I used to tell people a lot of times that what is going on in your business right now is what you did 30 days ago. So hold on. Sorry, my grandchild he can't be quiet any longer. But what's happening in your business now is what you did 30 days ago. So it's all those links that John was talking about, creating those 100 names, because you always want to be adding to that, talking to people, because it may not, just because they tell you no today, Avon may not be right for them right now, but it could be later. So you want to constantly be building your names, your connections. And someone had just left a message for us and wanted to know what was it? It says, how do you get great at appointing people? The biggest thing is talking to people. And I'm sure our leaders that are on the call, very experienced, can agree with that. It is just learning to talk, and don't take it if someone is rude to you and says, oh, I'm allergic to Avon or whatever, don't get offended and don't worry about it, because your goals are more important, your goals, than something that just doesn't want Avon or doesn't want to have anything to do with it. So you need to be very proud of your business. And you know what? If someone tells you no, it's okay. That is why we told you to try, if you're brand new, try the 100 no's, because you cannot talk to 100 people and get everybody tell you no. So give it a try and just go out and talk about your business everywhere you go. And it really takes practice. All of our people that are, I don't care if they're executives or big leadership, district managers, everything comes with practice and being proud. And you know what? Don't give people the opportunity to say no. At our last meeting, that's one of the things if you just say, can I get your number? Stephen shared at our meeting, which I think is a wonderful way, when you're talking to someone about the business, always give your card and say, I better get yours. And just don't even give them the chance to say no. Very rarely will they say no. And if they do, it's okay. Don't let it hurt your feelings. It's just practice, practice, practice every single day.
Just remember, some will, some won't. So what? Somebody else is waiting. And if they miss your opportunity, they've missed something good. So,
I have a question.
Yes.
When Stephen done our meeting, Tina, and he was telling us how he talked to people and like gave them his business card, he also mentioned how like he never told them it was Avon. He always talked about the beauty aspect of it. He never really said the word Avon. Does his business card though have Avon on it?
It does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you still, it's not like we're ashamed of that, but just start talking, to bring up that. And those of you who haven't, really talked about, and Kelsey will tell you when it's part of the training, is don't lead with, do you want an Avon brochure? First, lead with the opportunity. Well, you want to lead with the connection of someone, getting to know somebody first, and talk about, how you can help them, make their goals or their income. You want to talk about that before you talk about the business, because they might have, we are a brand new company. They might have heard something negative or even tried it before, but we've never been like we are before. The opportunity has never been like it is. And if you start saying something, I don't care what business you are, it puts a negative already in their mind, because they think, oh, you're just really going to try to sell me some lipstick or something, but you're really trying to sell the opportunity and a different way of life for people. So start with the opportunity first. And that's what she was talking about. You want to have, of course you want it in your business name, but just talk about it and then give your business card, and I better get yours. Whatever it works for you. Just like when we tell you, I am so excited about this mascara. Look at this. How many can I get for you? You need to be telling people, because you're so confident. Who would not want to join your team, or who would not want to buy your lipstick or your mascara? Be very confident in what you do. And you know what? You're not going to get that way overnight. But the more you practice, the better you're going to get at it. Any other questions or anything? Comments? Sharing?
This is Uma Srira.
Hi, Uma.
Hi. I just want to try prospects a lot of time, but when they come for signing, they said no. I don't know what. Sometimes it happens like that.
Sometimes they do say no, but you just, you want to just keep looking at and talking to more people. We are in the sales industry, and no matter how you want to think about it, sales is a numbers game. I hate to say it that way, but the more people you talk to, the better things are going to get. Whether the old saying, the harder I work, the luckier I get. It's because the more people you talk to, you're giving yourself more opportunities for yeses. Okay? Does that answer your question a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just, when someone just says, no, just say, hey, have a nice day. Be kind. And if you can get them to take a card, so if you ever change your mind or you're looking for a personal shopper, here's my number. And if they don't want to give you yours, that's fine. If they don't want a card, just say, have a nice day. Because we want to be polite everywhere we go and move on next. Yeah. But yeah, every one of us we've met a rude person, or someone has told us no several times, but someone's out there. There's someone out there, some life that you want to change every day. And as Avon representatives, we change lives every day. It could be, even if it's a lipstick, you made somebody smile, going out there and find a compliment. So, even in your head, hey, I want tons of recruits and everything. But if you go out constantly thinking, I got to get this, I got to get that, you are going to put off a bad vibe. So your goal should be, I'm just going to go talk to people today. I'm going to go change lives. I'm going to make people smile. And by your conversations, you will lead to the business, and you will build your business by just doing that.
They like to come as customers, but they don't like to come as they like to buy from me, but they don't like to come as prospects like that. Yeah, that's the problem sometimes.
Well, we always need customers, but you know what? Even if they're your customer, sometimes you can just say, "Hey, if you ever want to do what I'm doing, just come to me." Always leave that open to them, Irma, because if you don't want them to think, "I don't want to hurt her feelings. When I decide I want to sell Avon, I'm just going to call that 1-800 number." Just always say, if you ever decide you want to make more income or you want to do what I'm doing, please keep me in mind, and I'll be happy to have you join my team. And always leave that open and leave little things, like if they say they give you $100 order, say, you could have made this much on your order. Whatever it is, you don't want to, just always leave a friendly door open for your customers too.
Right.
Of course, we don't want to, you want customers, of course. And everybody's not gonna, you can have 100 customers and maybe one will, want to do what you're doing. That's fine.
Absolutely.
Something we learned at boot camp. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Something we also learned at the boot camp in Georgia was when you bring a new customer to you, and they place their first order, and you're talking to them about the products that they're getting. Something that they taught us to say was, well, would you like to earn 40% on this order, or would you like to remain a client? And that was a way to open the door to our opportunity without them thinking of us opening the door, if that makes sense.
That's some very good wording right there.
Yeah, I like that. Or you want to earn 40%, or you want to pay full price?
Yeah, basically. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. I love that. Thank you for sharing. Any other questions or comments? Okay, well, Dawn is going to close us out.
Good. We once again thank you for investing in yourselves this evening, for spending your very valuable time with us. We're looking forward to a phenomenal year with you guys. This is going to be so much fun. And so we just want to leave you with the thought. And like we said, we hope to be able to talk to you guys this week. We will have, our next session next Monday. And we just want to leave you with the thought that excellence is never an accident. It is the result of high intention, sincere effort, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and the vision to see obstacles as opportunities. Because whether, you can always find a way to say, oh, this is going to keep me from doing it. Find a way to say, this is going to help me. I'm going to succeed because I am worth it. Okay? So have a phenomenal evening. We look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.